Hey, today I'm talking about the Mischievous Kiss the movie trilogy. And the names of those three films are High School, Campus, and Proposal. First up is High School. This is a 2016 film. It is based off of an incredibly popular manga series from the 90s and has had several adaptations, usually TV shows, which I do think probably was a better choice because all of these films feel very episodic. But the basic premise is it focuses on Kotoko, this cute little Japanese high school girl who is madly in love with this very serious, smart boy who always is too cool for anything, has his hands in his pockets at all times, or his arms are folded, and he'll only look at his stuff out of the corner of his eyes. But he's also insanely smart, and the series starts with her confessing her love to him. He immediately rejects her, but that doesn't stop her for most of the series. It's that whole unreciprocated love thing, and it's fun. This first one was fine. I definitely like the lead. She's definitely a cutie. She's very energetic and over the top, and really just was the glue that held this whole series together, because she is just so absurd and really sells like the live action anime aspects of this. She's got a lot of charm. She's very playful. Him being so cold and standoffish and just constantly annoyed at everything was very grating, especially in this first one. It's just like, come on, relax, smile, have any other emotion whatsoever. And like that's kind of the point of the series, is like her slowly picking at him, gets through to him. And because I didn't really care for him as a person, I didn't really care for the romance of it, which is crucial because this whole thing is a rom-com and you need to give a shit about the romance. It did eventually warm me over in later films, but in this first one, I still just was like, come on girl, move on, do anything else. But yeah, I was a little nervous because I was pretty lukewarm on this first one. It was fine. Would I recommend it? If you really want some like ridiculous over-the-top live action anime type vibes with a really cute lead, then yeah, sure. If this doesn't sound that interesting, it's okay to miss it. I will be broadly recommending one of the other ones, so we'll get to that in a minute. But yeah, no, this one is kind of take it or leave it. It was fine, I liked it, but it made me a little bit nervous about the other two. Thankfully, they played out better, so yeah. Next up is Campus. This is a 2017 film. The basic premise is it's been not that much time since the last film that ended with the mischievous kiss, and now they're off to college and they still spend a lot of time together because it didn't say in the first one that they actually live together. It's a whole big silly thing why they live together. So yeah, I still love her. She just grew on me as the series went on, and he still kind of grated at me as the series went on because I'm like, just take your hands out of your pockets, dudes. It's not that hard. It's still confusing to me, like he constantly rejects her and yet she just won't stop. And like there is another boy who is madly in love with her and she's super cute, so she could date probably anyone. Though I get it, she's klutzy, she's dumb, but no, she's a catch. There was some love triangle stuff happening. I mean, like there's a lot of love interest, like there's a lot of young women who are super into the main boy, and there's a number of young men who are into the main woman, girl, person, the lead, Kotoko. Kotoko. Her name's just fun to say. Kotoko, 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 Kotoko! Anyway, so I enjoyed that. And then he really starts to warm up to her in this one, which was nice to finally see. The whole thing definitely still felt episodic, but I didn't mind it so much this time around as I did the first time. Again, a lot of the issues with the series, I kind of just got used to and stopped minding as much. In general, I would say this one is definitely a step up from the first one, and you could just jump into this series starting with this one. That would be fine. A lot of stuff you'd be confused by, you would probably still be confused by, even if you did watch the first one, because like so much of the stuff is so ridiculous and absurd that like it doesn't really have a good answer. So yeah, it was a quite liked for me. This was basically a 4 or 5. So yeah, it was nice. If you're kind of more intrigued now, or if you were a little more on the fence with the first one, yeah, continue on with this one. I think it's worth it. And lastly is Proposal. It should really be titled Proposals, because oh my god, there are so many proposals in this film. I had a feeling this might be the best one of the trilogy, and it is the best one of the trilogy. If you're gonna watch just one, this is the one to do. You don't necessarily need the context of everything that came before, but the premise of this, the second one was the first year of them in college, and this one is the next like 2 or 3 years. I'm not exactly sure how much time passes. It's basically like later years of college. This one has the most time passage through it, which I think was a good choice. There's more love triangle stuff. She actually finally does realize that she's being ridiculous, yearning after someone who doesn't want her back, and does go on a date with another guy who really likes her. That was really nice to finally see. It was her really growing as a person, and that was just, finally, girl, it took you so long. Her friends even call her out on that. That was great. So there's this anime club thing that is so minor, but there's an animated sequence in this, and it's so ridiculous and just out of left field, but fun, and I enjoyed it a lot. Oh, this is also a bit of a Christmas movie. That was fun. This one does get kind of the most ridiculous, because like the boy, his dad is sick and he was running this big company and he wants the son to take it over. The son doesn't want to, he wants to be a doctor. But because the dad gets sick, the son takes it over temporarily, but like he just looks like the littlest boy in this suit. Yeah, no, I would say this is definitely the best of the series. This wasn't like a giant step up from the second one, but it was really fun and showed a lot of character growth, and stuff really came together in fun and interesting ways. It definitely made it for a worthwhile experience for sure, and I am curious to check out the manga or any of the other TV shows. If you are a fan of this series, please recommend what you think I should either read or watch, because there have been several adaptations. But yeah, no, as far as if you haven't seen this, I would recommend it. I think it is a good, fun little movie that really delivers on the promise of silly rom-com fun stuff. So yeah, no, good film, would recommend. Alrighty, now for today's rankings. First up, we got Mischievous, Kiss the Movie High School, sitting at number 156 in the liked section. And then after that, chronologically, is Mischievous, Kiss the Movie Campus, sitting at number 112 in the quite like section. And then lastly is Mischievous, Kiss the Movie Proposal, sitting at number 104, again in the quite like section. And this is out of a total of 222 old movies so far this year.